Kevin.
I'm Kathy.
I'm Nick.
And I'm Leslie.
We are the 2010 Food and Water Watch interns.
Food and Water Watch is a grassroots organization that's dedicated to giving the public control and influence over how community resources of food and water are utilized.
So Food and Water Watch isn't just after awareness. What they're really after is policy change. They want to enact legislation to make changes in the government's regulation of the food and water systems. And so to do that, they have to put pressure on the legislators. Now, in order to do that, they have to make sure that they have lots of people backing them. So what we have to do is we have to go out and we have to get people to sign petitions saying that they are in favor of Food and Water Watch's stance on these issues.
This is Nick. I'm from an organization called Food and Water Watch. Thanks. I did a couple different events. First one that I went to was the Raritan River Festival, which was a green festival. We were right next to PSC&G and the solar energy booth. Next one that we did, that I went to, was the Garden State Expo at the Somerset Expo Center. That was another green festival. We just try at all these events, at all these festivals. We just try to petition and gain support from the public about stopping genetically engineered salmon and taking back the tap, renewing America's water sources, that kind of thing.
I spent a lot of time in the office doing research on events. We looked up other organizations that would be like allies to us in other events. So a lot of environmental organizations, a lot of green organizations, just to get other allies to support the causes that we were supporting.
So what I did was phone calls, pretty much. I tried to get support that way. Called a bunch of people in a bunch of different districts and just asked them if they would make a phone call, not asking for any money or anything, if they would make a phone call to any of the senators, gave them the number, and gave them like a little script that they could say if they had nothing else to say.
Hi, my name is Kathy. I'm a volunteer with Food and Water Watch. Can I please speak with Joan? End of the year. Okay.
Oh, you're so kind.
Thank you. Aw, thanks. I appreciate that. Okay. Bye. Have a good night.
The interns that we had this semester at Food and Water Watch did such great work, and really played a really important role in educating the community and how to about how important resources like food and water are, and how we need to consider those things in our everyday lives.
What I learned from this was that, some people will take time out of the day to open up the door, and no one really rushed me through my speeches or anything. They really seemed to have a little bit of interest in it, and it was cool being able to talk to people like that.
I didn't realize exactly how many environmental organizations there were out there and how many people devote so much of their time to this cause.
Your time. Sometimes having to talk to random people made me feel uncomfortable or nervous. Sometimes I just got bored of data entry. But I definitely learned a lot from the experience. I got to meet a lot of interesting people. I got to protest with union workers from Voorhees that were fighting for their benefits. I got to meet the guy who was in charge of all of the utility unions in all of New Jersey. I got to meet Jim, who has led an amazing life of political activism. I got to learn a lot about the issues that are involved with our food and water today. And so I enjoyed the experience. I think I would do it again.
One time at the Green Festival, a lady started serenading me with her guitar.
This is a really good story. This one time, I was in the office and I was doing research, and I was there for like 4 hours. The end.
So one time I was petitioning, and not only did I get a genetic engineer to sign the genetically engineered salmon petition, someone actually offered me a free acupuncture treatment just for what I was doing.
That's dope! I think overall, my favorite thing that I did was probably the tabling at events. Being able to stand out there and have people walk by, and whoever really wants to learn more about what you're doing comes up and talks to you, and you tell them what you want, and then they can have a part in getting involved just as you have.
I want to offer a very heartfelt, warm thank you to all of our interns for all the great work they did at Food and Water Watch this semester. We couldn't have done it without you. Thank you so much.
Bottled water.
Oh, look at you.
Yo, I got this 7 petition. Can I have your number?